Hi, everybody, and welcome to day 14, I think it is. I think it is day 14 of my 366-day experiment to let love lead. How are you all on this fine Tuesday? I have got my hair down, which would suggest that I've washed it. It may or may not be true. So I wanted to talk today about something that I've become really aware of, and awareness you will come to know if you haven't already. Awareness is the foremost powerful tool that will give you the capacity to always come back to the now. So here's an example of what that might look like. So this is what happens to me most mornings, and if it happens to you too, please drop me a comment, even just a wee emoji that says that I'm not out in the ethers on my own with this. So every morning when I wake up, almost every morning, let's say 99% of the time, let's say 90% of the time, somewhere around there. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I become aware of is where my thoughts are situated. And almost always my thoughts are in one of two places. They are either in the future. So what do I mean? I mean that my thoughts are already into the day, already into the week, already into the month, into the year. I'm already thinking about everything that hasn't yet happened. And sometimes that gives me some anxiety, sometimes that, overwhelms me, sometimes it excites me, but most often it's like my eyes haven't even cracked open and I've hit the ground running, figuring out. And if you were listening to a couple of days ago, I talked about the voice of the heart and the voice of the ego. The only part of you that's ever trying to figure anything out is the ego. So I'm going to circle back to that in a second. The other place that quite often my thoughts are, depending on what's been going on, is sometimes my thoughts are in the past. I'm going back over or rehashing something that's already happened that I can't do anything about, but my thoughts are taking me there, going over it, the what ifs and if only, and what if I'd chosen this instead of that, and I should have done this instead of that. So if that's familiar to you guys too, I would love to know, because that's where I wake up most mornings. That's where my thoughts are. Now, the only place that I can exist without my ego being present is in this moment. So the thing to know is that if you wake up and you can catch yourself aware of, where are my thoughts right now? Am I in the future right now? Am I thinking about everything that I've got to do or haven't done or should do or need to do, or might happen, what might happen? Or are my thoughts in the past? Should I have made a different choice? Did I do this right or wrong? What if I'd done this? In any instance, if you're thinking thoughts of the past or thoughts of the future, the only voice or the part of you that's taken you there is your ego. Your egoic needs to problem solve, which is how the ego stays alive, has taken you into the future or taken you into the past. So if you can catch yourself, if you can, when you wake up, say to yourself, what am I thinking right now? And catch where you are, you then have the power to bring your thoughts back to right now. What's in front of you right now? What's here in this moment, while I'm laying in bed, while my eyes are cracking open, while I'm coming to full consciousness? What's true and real in this moment? And when you do that, you will you will find there's almost nothing there. It's just peace. There's just quietness. That is the place from which you want to be moving and making decisions every single minute of every single day. Not from the past, that's the ego. Not from the future, that's also the ego. But from this moment. Just what's here? What's here? What's here with me right now? Nothing. There's nothing here right now. From that place, I can create anything. And it will be the truth of who I am from that place. Not from the past, not from the future, but from right here, right now. That's my little offering for you today. Mwah. Have a great day.